Alright, we are in the Cybertruck testing out full self-driving 13.2.8. The release notes say the same thing as before. Let's see if we can get out of park just by hitting go. And I mean, it's always been a struggle, and it's still a struggle leaving the parkings. We have plenty of space here, and it just doesn't seem to go. So I'm going to give it a bit of juice, press on the accelerator, then it decides to go. I mean, still not the greatest. I mean,
now turn left onto West 1.
The goal is that you want to be able to leave full self-driving while you're in parking mode, and that goal is not achieved yet. So here we go. So far, just by looking at the GPS, it looks good, and there's a bunch of traffic above ahead. There's a car just turned in front of us. There's a four-way stop sign where people in this area tend to just completely blow the sign. So hopefully we don't get hit or we're not abused. And here's another car coming. Are we gonna go? Yes. And this is a tricky one. There's a car trying to pass on the left. There's a car that just parked on the right, and they're gonna get out. No. Okay, so this is a tight squeeze. Slows down. Good. So we got through that little commotion unscathed. No one died. And moving forward in the neighborhoods, it seems like it's slower, but it is a lot of traffic at this time of day. It's 5:20 p.m. so you would expect some sort of traffic. And there's a car behind us. They don't like us waiting, and we're moving quickly. So the stop and go seem to be good. And up ahead there's a big street, and I'm gonna have to go drop off packages. I have to make a right turn, and when I make this right turn, the car tends to stop way ahead, and then it doesn't creep forward all the time. So I'm seeing if there's a change to that, and I think that's like one of the weaknesses
500 feet, turn right onto
of this full self-driving, is that the right turns tend to stick way too far ahead. And this is a good test right here because there's a car in front. Oh, it's another Tesla, and they're out of the way.
Right onto Crenshaw Boulevard.
Let's see. Okay, so we are behind the line, and are we gonna go or not? Are we gonna go? Don't think too much. These cars are going fast. So okay, so it's decided. It moved fairly quick. There's two cyclists next to me, and they're gonna go in the middle. They're gonna weave around. That should make the Cybertruck nervous, but the Cybertruck is trying to get to that left lane. What are these cyclists doing? What are they doing? You can see them up here. They're driving. One of them is behind, and he looks like they're gonna make a right. There they go. They made a right, and oh wow, they jumped 2 lanes over. So we are back on the road, and we're on the left lane now. You can see that there is traffic. We're driving all the way up here, and people are still lined up to make that light way back there. So there's a good amount of traffic right now. And we're going to the post office, but we're going to the back lot. And this is possible because I pinpointed it. I pinpointed that location
in 500 feet
by hand. And this turn, oh, there's a tricky one. There's a car in front of us. What are we doing here?
Now turn left.
Is it going to... I mean, this is like kind of nerve-wracking. We're almost like head-to-head with this other car. And that's kind of... this guy is not happy. Look at him. He's like yelling something. He's yelling something at us, because we're kind of close to him. And there we go. He's off to the races. We're now we're waiting. It's a tough turn, a lot of traffic. This guy's trying to make a left. Okay, and so he does. A Cybertruck can't go because that guy was just too quick. So now we're waiting some more. Is it ever going to go? Now would be a good time to go. And the Cybertruck can't make a decision, so I'm gonna press the accelerator a little bit. And so it was supposed to go up towards that other sign, and so that was a little bit of intervention. Was it gonna park for me?
Now your destination is on the right.
Wow, it parked all the way. Let's take a look. This is not. We are not centered at all. Not centered at all. Completely over the line. See, the line is down there somewhere. It's alright, nobody's here right now, so I will be right back after I drop off my packages. Alright, so we are back. And does full self-driving, can it go from reverse? Let's see, I just hit the accelerator a little bit, and no, it does not seem to do anything. You can't command it to reverse and get moving to the next location. So I am manually reversing. Okay, switch to forward, and now
right onto Crenshaw
full self-driving. There you go. Please move. So this is one of the issues that you just got to give it a little bit of go, tapping on the accelerator, and finally you gotta go. It's like if you're not kicking your wife, then you won't get anything. This is the same concept. I like to turn on this rear view mirror because I like to see people creep up on me. It's just, I like to know my blind spots without looking. So now we're going to UPS because I have more packages to drop off there. And here we go, turning right. There's a car on the right, so the Cybertruck is a little bit nervous. It does turn, and we are occupying the middle lane. There's no lines. I mean, you can't see the lines, and this is like a repaved street. And this is good because you want to occupy the middle lane when there's no oncoming traffic. It's just a more safer way. If somebody comes at you and they, they're just, you don't want to get to the right lane and somebody opens the door. And let me modify this trip, because I did this trip so that we can get there quicker. Okay, so I'm going to remove the spot. Okay, now it has to recalculate really quick, and now it's recalculated because I don't want to take the main roads when there's like a back door that I know of, and the Cybertruck navigation systems, they typically won't do this because this is just a back way of getting there quicker, no traffic, and I can avoid stopping at a lot of traffic. I mean, there's a lot of traffic on Artesia Boulevard, so either way.
Now turn left onto
I got around it this way. So here is another left turn, and there's a lot of people waiting. Oh man, can we delegate properly? Let's go, Cybertruck. You gotta move, no, these cars are moving, and now are we gonna move? Nope, those cars are moving, and now are we gonna move? Nope, those cars are moving. Cybertruck, you need to put your foot down. There you go. Finally, after 2 turns, we got going. So it's one of those things that, I mean, these are aggressive drivers. They're Californians, and so it was a little bit of a fail. You have to scoot forward, but never mind that we are encountering a very sharp right turn right here, and this one can get a bit dangerous. So I'm gonna get close, and I might have to overtake this. And the car is slowing quite a bit because it detects that this is gonna be a sharp turn, I guess. And here we go, we made it, and it didn't have to stop and stall, which it's done before. And the UPS store is up here. We're going to be parking, reversing in. For now, it's navigating right here. It has to do a right and then a left turn.
Now your destination is
it's
on
a
the
little
right.
bit tricky. And here we go. So, all right, we're good. Okay, time to take over. All right, here we go. See if we can do this one shot or not. It would be terrific if we can, because we scooted up all the way here. And that gave the Cybertruck a good start. It's a tight parking lot. Everything is very small here. And I mean, by the looks of it, this looks fantastic. And we are good. I mean, if it tries to do something, oh my gosh, it didn't. All right, so that was really fantastic parking. Drop off some stuff and be right back. All right, back on the road again. Time to go home. So, you know, a little bit of gas to just get going. Oh, whoa. That was this guy did a nasty turn. Well, either way, the truck is shy because of that fella right there. And why is it going out this way? Oh, I see.
Boulevard.
Oh, now it redirected. Contention right here. It just doesn't know what to do because there's a car here, so it's just gonna stand still, which is not bad. And just this lady, I'm gonna move out the way because she's not that great of a driver. I don't want her to get hit. So let's see what it does here. So I had to take over a little bit. That lady was a bit nervous, which makes me nervous. So we are going to be back right here. Okay, back on full self-driving. And
now turn right onto
all right, it rerouted properly. Great. And now it has to make a right and then make a U-turn. The struggle is real. So let's see how much struggling it has up here. Right turn. There's a car close behind of us.
In 500 feet,
that's all right.
Turn at Gramercy Place to stay on Artesia Boulevard.
It's here. So here we go. Here we go. There is a lot of traffic right now.
Now make a U-turn at Gramercy Place.
And in fact, you know, a better way would probably just to turn left. Okay, so there's a left person on the left making a right turn. There's another one making a left turn. Now this is a problem. I mean, this is a problem. I know it's our right of way, but does the Cybertruck? I mean, does it? Okay, somebody is honking behind, so gas. Yeah, so the Cybertruck just did not react quick enough for California drivers behind us. Okay. If you want to do it faster, I didn't intervene in that. I didn't touch the steering, but there's still some interventions. You're still going to have to press the gas. You're still going to have to be aware of those scenarios. Okay, it's not often that you're going to have to make a U-turn in the middle of the road. And quite frankly, it turned really nice. It was nice and smooth, but I had to kick the gas because the Cybertruck was just too scared to make that move. And one more thing I'm going to test is that this self-driving, it tries to get to the final destination on the right hand side, and I just want to see if that's still the issue. Maybe it's preparing to park. It just wants to park that way. It's easier to reverse park as well if you're coming from and you're gonna park on the right hand side of your final location. So maybe that's why this is, but I want to see what happens when you trick the system to go from the other direction. Is it going to go around a longer way just so that it can do that little bit of thing? So let's just see. Because every single time now that I'm using full self-driving, it circulates me to a little bit longer route just so that it could land on the final right hand side. That's getting a bit annoying, but we'll see. So I'm gonna take it out of full self-driving. I'm gonna force a right hand turn. Okay. Signal. Alright, so I'm gonna go down just a little bit.
In 500 feet, turn left onto West.
And I am not going to obey them. I'm gonna go and make a left turn down there a bit, because that's gonna force me to end up on the left hand side of the final location, or across the street. Okay, it just doesn't want to be across the street where it could be in front of the street, and that's it's kind of annoying.
Now turn left onto West 168th.
However, you know, shoot, I missed the street. But either way, here's another one right up here.
Turn left onto Cherry Avenue.
Alright, so
now turn left onto Cherry Avenue.
full self-driving is activated again. And is it smart enough to do all the instructions the most efficient way? Is it smart enough to go the shortest route? And it does look like it's going to do that. Okay, so the GPS shows that it is going to do the shortest route.
Bear right onto West 168th Street.
That was interesting. It flashed because I was looking here too long. So I think
now bear right onto West
168th
Street.
So I'm looking here for quite a bit of time, and it's not even okay. So maybe pay attention to the road. Okay, now it's telling me. But I think was that an accident? Let's see. I'm looking here again. I'm looking straight forward at the screen. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna get a strike if I do this again. But it seems like I don't have to pay attention as much anymore. Looking at the straightforward, and that's a huge relief. I mean, yeah, it's you know, tentatively I want to say that I can look here longer, and it's not gonna flag me down. And there's a school here. There's a lot of kids here for some reason, even though it's way past the school's time. So the car is slowing down as needed. Even though this is a 25, it's going 15. So that's good. It could detect. It probably detects that there's a school around here, and there's a lot of car movement. So we're still going. Okay, so now we're going a little bit faster, and there's a lot of apartments up here, and there's a bit of contention up here as well. So there's should be a little bit of slowdown here. And yeah, so far it looks like we're gonna make it. I mean, we're not going to go the long way.
Turn left.
Actually,
Avenue.
that's because this is too simple. I'm gonna reroute it here just a little bit. This is where I always get the contention from this street, because this street is like, they redirect me to the street a lot, which is this is out of the way,
now turn left onto Wainsworth Avenue.
It's not good. They redirect me out of the way. Okay, so I can't turn it on because I was stopping. Okay, now it's back to full self-driving mid lane. I was mid driving, and okay, so what is going on here? Is it going to redirect me to the long way? Because in theory, I only have to go to the street up here and I'm done. But if they
In
redirect
500
me,
feet, turn left onto West 171st Street.
and here would be it, and it is not going. Back to the long way.
Now turn left onto West
Back to the long
171st
way.
Street.
So this is what I mean. It's going around. Okay, you need to move quickly, car. Cybertruck. Okay, thank you. That was a good one. It's not great, but it's
500
good.
feet, turn left onto Cornwall Avenue.
That guy had to wave me with his hand physically to let me know it's my turn. Of course, I already know. I got there first, but
Now turn left onto Cornwall Avenue.
the Cybertruck moved in a effective way. It was effective enough. And we have made it, but we are on the right hand side of the road and I have to U-turn.
Now your destination is on the right.
So there goes my full self-driving. I ended it. Here we go. Big U-turn. Alright, so what we learned today, there is some hesitation with the Cybertruck. The stop and go is improving. It needs to be a little bit more aggressive. It has to learn how to sneak out and how to make itself more forceful. The parking was a banger. That was a perfect one-time parking. I can't say I get that often. This longer way direction that the GPS does to land on the closest side of the street is a bit annoying. I hope they work on it, because every time I use it now, it's been going the wrong way. The U-turns can definitely use some help. Should be faster. Shouldn't be so concerned. I guess it's only natural, but it was our right of way and it should have moved quicker, and it was a large lane. Could have been better. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment below if you have any questions. See you in the next one. Take care.